July 20th, 1969. A moment that defined humanity. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. But decades later, one question refuses to go away. Did it happen? The moon landing conspiracy, was it all a hoax? The 1960s were an era of intense rivalry between the United States and the Soviet Union. The space race was more than science. It was about dominance, national pride, and proving the superiority of ideologies. The USSR had the upper hand early on, the first satellite and human in space. America needed a victory, and they needed it fast. But was the moon landing a genuine achievement, or a carefully orchestrated performance designed to win the space race? The conspiracy theories began almost immediately after Apollo 11's historic mission. Books, documentaries, and skeptics have claimed that the moon landing was staged on a Hollywood set. But why would anyone believe this? Let's examine the key arguments presented by conspiracy theorists. Conspiracy theorists argue that the American flag appears to wave on the moon's surface even though there is no air or wind in the lunar environment. But NASA scientists explain that the flag's movement was caused by the astronauts twisting the pole into the ground, creating a rippling effect. Another common claim is the absence of stars in the lunar sky. If astronauts were on the moon, wouldn't the stars be visible? Experts respond by explaining that the cameras used to capture the astronauts were set to expose the moon's bright surface, making faint stars impossible to see. Critics point to the irregular angles of shadows in the photos, claiming that they suggest artificial lighting. However, scientists explain that uneven lunar terrain can distort shadow directions, a phenomenon also seen on Earth. Even if the moon landing was a hoax, why would NASA go to such lengths? Theory 1: winning the space race. Amid the Cold War, a successful moon landing would establish the United States as the dominant superpower, humiliating the Soviet Union and proving the superiority of democracy over communism. Theory 2: financial incentives. The Apollo program cost an estimated $25 billion in 1960s dollars. Conspiracy theorists argue that faking the mission could have been a way to secure continued funding for NASA. Theory 3: distraction from social unrest. The late 1960s were a turbulent time in America, with protests against the Vietnam War and the Civil Rights Movement. A moon landing could unite the nation and distract from domestic unrest. Despite the claims of conspiracy theorists, overwhelming evidence supports the reality of the moon landing. Point 1. Moon rocks. Astronauts brought back over 800 pounds of moon rocks, analyzed by scientists worldwide. These rocks, unlike anything found on Earth, contain isotopes that could only have formed in a lunar environment. Point 2. Independent verification. The Soviet Union, America's biggest rival, tracked Apollo 11's journey to the moon using their radar systems. They never disputed the mission's authenticity. Point 3. Modern technology. In recent years, high-resolution images from NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter have captured the landing sites, showing equipment left behind by Apollo missions. So why does the moon landing conspiracy persist? Perhaps it's because the idea of a hoax is more exciting than the truth. Or perhaps it's a reminder that even humanity's greatest achievements can be overshadowed by doubt and skepticism. What do you think? Was the moon landing a giant leap for mankind or a carefully staged illusion? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us on Beyond Limits for more stories that challenge what we know about our world and beyond.